What else can we say about this device is the improved applications, icons. We have more live icons. Okay, some of the new applications like Keys Air, which connects to Samsung Keys, which is a PC software provided by Samsung for backup and moving files between the device and the PC. The Keys Air is to be backed up or to use the backup features over Wi-Fi. Also, we have the Social Hub to connect all your social media in one place, like Twitter, Facebook, and the other stuff. We have the Game Hub, the Readers Hub. We're gonna come to these at the later video and stage. What else do we have? Okay. We have the Samsung apps, which is the Samsung Marketplace-like application. We have other applications here. Okay, let's go to the settings. Okay, we have the wireless code settings, sound, display. What we notice here is we have the power saving mode. It's a new settings feature in this device. When you use the power saving mode, you can save the battery power when it gets low. You can specify what to be turned off, what to be turned on in a low battery situation. The brightness of the screen timeout. Okay, what else? We have also, we can notice here the motion settings. What the device should do when you tilt it, when you move it around. This is new. This is new feature for the motion sensor in the Samsung Galaxy S2. Okay, what else? Let's go back. We have the dock settings when you use the docking station for the device to specify what to be done. Here we have audio output mode only, but I can see that there's many applications that can be used from this. For instance, we don't know yet the magnitude of accessories that we can get out. Okay, the downside in this device is that it doesn't have Arabic language. Although it is specified for the Arabic countries, and this is downside for it as well. Let's just hope that the market issue of this device will have Arabic support rather than this demo unit. Okay, let's go to the about phone. As we can see that it has 2.33 gingerbread on it. Okay, from the baseband version, i9100 XXKDG, which throughout my knowledge in Android and especially in Samsung firmware versions, this baseband indicates that the software on this device, the firmware, is a European version. Okay, also you can see that it has software update over the air, which is a very good thing because not always you can connect your device to the PC just to update it. Okay, we can notice also the storage. We have 11.5 gigabytes of total space available from the internal 16 gigabytes, which leaves out like 4.5 gigabytes of used space. I think partly for the original application that comes with the device, as well as the operating system. We have 1.87 gigabytes of device memory. This is the memory allocated for the operating system, as well as we saw earlier. We can add an SD card up to 32 gigabytes to expand the device's memory. Okay. We can notice the smoothness and user friendliness in the device. Okay, it comes with task management. What we also can notice is the applications we're gonna talk about later on, and the other stuff. We're gonna compare this device to other devices in the market that is appealing for the customer in our region. At the meantime, we are just gonna talk about this device till later stage till we compare it with other devices. Okay, now finally we are gonna benchmark test this device to see its capabilities without overclocking the CPU, as it is clocked at 1.2 gigahertz. Okay, so, and we're gonna see how it's gonna do against its peers and other devices and get its scores. Okay, we're gonna run a full test. Okay, now the application is testing the CPU and memory. Okay, and it's gonna start right now. Sorry for the text as it's not appearing clearly. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through it. The testing algorithm will test the CPU, the RAM, and will test the GPU unit against 2D and 3D graphicing, as well as database input-output, SG, reading and writing. We'll get finally a score of how the device performed against these tests. And we're gonna see its rank against other devices that supposedly will be in the same category of this device. And now it's finishing the CPU testing, wrapping up. Now it's testing 2D graphics, Canvas and OpenGL will follow next. Now it's testing animation of with rotating action and how many frames per second, and scoring staggering 60 frames per second. As we can see the clearness in the input. Now it's testing 3D graphics. It's reached around 57 frames per second in 3D graphics. Now it's reached 58 with the illumination, which is a very high score for a device, the best I've seen so far. Now it's testing database input-output, SD card write speed, SD card read speed, and now we have the scores. So this is the second run for the benchmark. Okay, the first run we got about around 5,800 in total score. This run we got about 5,910 total score, and we have RAM scored 917, CPU scored around 2,660, 2D graphics around 279, 97, sorry, 3D graphics 1,200 points, database input output scored 440, SD card write is done at 14.4 megabyte per second, this is faster than a lot of laptops that have SD card readers these days. Scored 144 points. SD card read is above 30 megabyte per second. It's also faster than some of the laptops that we have seen that are in use these days, which scored 205 points. Okay, so the total is 5,910 points. The CPU frequency is at 1200 megahertz or 1.2 gigahertz. So let's see the score charts. Okay, so this device has scored larger than the LG Optimus 2X, which also has dual core 1 gigahertz, and also more than the Motorola Zoom, which is the tablet by Motorola. It runs Honeycomb. It's scored by far best than Motorola Zoom, which also supports a 1 gigahertz dual core. It scored more than the Nexus HTC Desire and the Nexus One, which is anticipated because they run one core, only a single core. They have a 1 gigahertz single core. So as we can see, what interests us is the LG Optimus 2X, which is not available at the moment in the Arab region or the Middle East region, and the Motorola Zoom, which is available in the Middle East region and recently in Jordan. Okay, so both these devices are dual core 1 gigahertz, but not 1.2. And we can see that even in graphics, 3D graphics and 2D graphics, the Galaxy S2 has outstripped the Motorola Zoom by far, but its score is relatively close to the LG Optimus 2X in the graphic, because the LG Optimus 2X use high GPU. Also, but as we can see in the CPU area, the Samsung trumps all other devices. Thank you for listening, and keep tuned to more about this device in the coming features. Hopefully tomorrow we will have a comparison between this device and some of the most commonly available devices and most wanted devices currently in the market.